You gotta be hungry, man. You gotta be hungry, man. I don't even know the the follow up to that, because that's just what it is. You gotta be hungry. You gotta be starving. You gotta be so driven, man. I don't care where you at in life. You gotta be driven, man. You gotta see where you wanna be miles from miles away, bro. People can't see it. Oh, where's it at? I don't see no where the success at, because they see you still working at the job, right? But they don't know behind the scenes how hard you're working, the sleepless nights, the lack of food, the stress, the just the consistent hard work that's done like where nobody can see, because you're just so hungry, man. You're not thinking, oh, okay, let me showcase this, let me showcase that. You're just so determined on putting in the work, you could care less. Maybe you'll post some, maybe an accolade or some every now and then, but that's not your primary focus, man. Your focus is, I gotta put in the work in so I can elevate. I gotta elevate so I can get to the next level, the next level, the next level, the next level. You know, I can't get complacent. I can't get complacent. What Nipsey say? The marathon continues. Because if you get complacent, well, now you're gonna start deteriorating over time, because work is what makes us strong. If you're not putting in practice, if you're not working towards change, positive change, self-improvement, improvement of your mindset, improvement of your character, you start treating people better. You start treating people with more respect. You start respecting yourself. You start believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because how you treat others, how you respect others, that's a reflection on yourself. So if you're not doing that, then you don't respect yourself and you don't like yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to change that, then you need to change your mindset, change things about yourself, and take some accountability and stop pointing the finger at others. And then you're going to start treating people better. And then the opportunities are going to fall in your lap. The energy you put out comes back to you, but you got to put in the work. You can't just say here and you get it back. You got to put in the work consistently, man. You got to be hungry, man. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody do. You can't give up. You got to keep going, man. I'm tired of this soft generation, man. As soon as somebody say some words, now you just want to go quiet. Go quiet. Go quiet for what? Because you want to take me off of a platform, because you want to cancel me, because you don't like me, because you don't like what I'm saying. I don't care. I could care less, because I know that somebody needs to hear this, man. And I know my intentions are always great. My intentions are always great. There's always love behind what I'm saying. I don't have no underlying motives, no nothing, man. I've been through a lot in my life, and I realized at an early age, that I have a purpose in life to help people. But I had to realize that about myself, and I had to help myself by self-improving. And I'm still going. I'm not perfect. I still want to elevate, you know. But it's like I started to accumulate my wisdom, like more and more and more, and just a lot at a time. And it's just like the wisdom that I have, I just realized that at this age, it's not normal, man. And I'm like, there has to be something I could do with this. And so I applied it to my life, and it's gotten me this far. I'm still going, but I want to help other people. You know what I'm saying? I want to help other people. And it's just that drive to help people know the truth, know the wisdom that I know, you know, rather be selfless than selfish, because there's people that may not know the stuff that I'm saying, right? Not everybody comes up in the same environment. Not everybody is taught these things, you know what I'm saying? And so I figure I'm at an advantage. I'm blessed to know all this as early as possible. Why not share it? So people could hate on me all they want, man. They could think negative. They could just brush it off. They could be like, oh, you're doing too much. They could be like, oh, whatever they want to say, whatever they want to do. But the real ones know that I'm doing this out of love, and I got good intentions behind it, because I realize that when you hungry and you don't stop and you don't stop and you don't stop and you keep going, that the results are going to come. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. You keep speaking it. You keep speaking positive, because Your outlook on life is a reflection of your mindset too. You keep speaking positive and speaking positive, and over time, you train your mind to be positive. And it's like you acknowledge the negativity around you, but you don't let that consume you. You see what I'm saying? And you know how to handle situations accordingly without letting your emotions get out of control. So that way, in a pressure situation, you can be cool, calm, and collected. People are like, how is he so calm? Well, it's because of practice, man, and because like I realized that there's more to that in life. One outburst could ruin your entire life, could cause you to lose your mind, could cause you to get into things that you shouldn't be getting into, taking things you shouldn't be taking, all because you had an emotional outburst and you thought over here would be the solution. So you run to this and you just don't care and you just let everything go. No, you got to stay hungry. You got to stay focused. You got to stay determined and stay inspired. And it's easier said than done, but life is not easy, bro. You can't go through life thinking it's easy. And the first time something get hard, you want to run the other way, because when you face forward, when you face your problems head on, there's strength in that. If you want to get stronger, you got to start facing your problems and stop being weak. Stop playing the victim. Stop making excuses. It's one thing to acknowledge where you come from and how you were a victim of something that caused you to be how you were going forward in the future, and cause you to develop habits that you know that are hard to break. You know what I'm saying? But you can't fall on that excuse and use that as a crutch for the rest of your life, because you're going to hinder your own progress, and it's going to turn you into a grumpy person, a bitter person who's constantly not developing, but dwelling on the past and using that to play victim in every single situation instead of fighting to change, break the cycle, become a better person, become like those people who said you were one way and you know that's not you. Become that person that you know you are, and prove those people wrong. Use that as motivation. Don't let that deter you. Don't let that discourage you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay hungry, bruh. Stay hungry and you can do it. The results are going to come. Please listen. If you don't hear anything else I said in this video, hear this. Stay hungry and stay consistent and keep going, man.